Vitals are finally looking stable, sir.
Understood. How the hell did this even happen? Brother, how did you even manage this?
Master Fredbear, sir!
General Bunny, General Shadow Freddy. Glad you guys can make it. How the hell did this even happen? It was Anomaly Fredbear's doing.
So then it must have been after I told Master Fredbear about what happened.
You knew about this?
No, not at all. I just informed Master Fredbear that Anomaly Fredbear has been messing with my section of the robotic movement. He sent fake shadow droids to an associate of mine that we're trying to recruit. And I guess Master Fredbear went to confront him.
Well, judging by his condition, things didn't end up the way we expected them to.
I always knew Anomaly Fredbear was something else, but this is a whole nother league.
Yes, Anomaly Fredbear is something else.
Sir, we have movement!
Brother.
Master Fredbear, sir, are you okay?
General Shadow Freddy. Let's trap General Bunny.
I deeply apologize, sir. If I never had told you about what he did, you would have never gotten yourself in this predicament.
Don't be foolish, General Bunny. He had it coming. I'm glad you told me about the predicament.
How are you feeling?
In a lot of pain, but I'll manage.
Very well then. Get your rest, brother.
You're right. Rest. Is this the pizzeria? What the hell? What the? Everything seems so much more different. What the? This is not the pizzeria I know. What the hell? What the fuck? Who the hell are you?
Calm down. I'm not a threat.
So then who the hell are you? What are you doing in my pizzeria? I've never seen you before. You're not an animatronic William has built. Explain yourself.
Ah, yes. William Afton. I haven't heard that name in quite some time. Along with your other friends.
Alright, now you've crossed the line bringing up my family. What is your purpose? Where have you brought me, and what have you done with my friends?
Calm down. This is only your psyche. Your friends are perfectly safe. There's no need to fret.
Okay then. So why are you in my psyche?
I wanted to have a conversation with you. Your friends are very interesting, although they can be a bit stubborn. I do say so myself.
Wanted to talk. About what exactly? Confused.
Well, I wanted to have a mutual agreement. Because I sense a lot of potential within you. Judging by your demeanor, I'd assume you're not that powerful.
You don't need power to have a heart.
Even if I'm not able to defeat you, I would still fight and protect my friends. A man with dedication. I like that. Let me ask you something. What is it that you seek? What is your purpose? What do you desire?
What I desire? What do you mean?
I mean, what is it that you seek in this infinite realm that we call life?
Well, if that's what you mean, then I guess, well, I mostly just want my pizzeria to do well. I am the main mascot after all. I want the pizzeria to thrive. I want it to gain as much traction as possible. I want William and Henry's business to be successful. As well as that, I want my friends and family to be happy. I want my brother Spring Bonnie, my best friend Puppet, my creator William Afton all to have their own successful lives. They all can live happily. No struggles. No need to worry about anything. I want them to be happy. But as well as that, I also want to get stronger. Not only that I could protect my friends, but I could stop being so weak. As you assumed, you were correct. I am the weakest member of my crew. Fortunately. That's why I want to get stronger. So I can also stop losing in our little sparring matches. But that's not the main reason. The main reason I want to get stronger is to help my friends. But I need power in order to do that.
I see. You're a very honorable man. I respect that. I think I might be able to help you on getting stronger. How about we make a deal?
What kind of deal?
If I personally train you in your psyche, as well as give you extra amounts of abilities and power-ups to help you get stronger, you have to help me in my quest to find a certain energy source. I can't disclose its identity just yet. I need to know I could trust you. But I just need to know if you're willing to help. And if you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. You're completely free to disclose my offer if you would like. If you don't trust it, if you don't want to take the offer, that's completely up to you. I'll be perfectly fine with whatever decision you make. Just know if you do decide to help me, you'll get all the power you would like.
How can I know I can trust you when this power you seek isn't being used for the wrong purpose?
I can assure you this power will be put to good use. I was created for that specific purpose, to help. Are you willing to give me a hand in exchange for any power you seek?
Well, having a good amount of power does sound nice. I would be able to protect my family. Very well then. I accept your agreement and I will help you. But what do I need to do in order to obtain this power?
You don't have to do much. Just stand still for a second. This will only take a moment. Do you trust me?
Yes. I trust you.
Very well then.
Brother! What the hell? Master Fredbear, sir!
Sir!
I'm fine. I'll manage. What's with the sudden disturbance?
A reminder of how I met Anomaly Fredbear.
Sir, what do you mean by reminder?
The dream is as vivid as the day I met him. The same place. Same conversation. Same deal. I remember it all.
You want us to take you down?
No. Leave me be. I need the energy and I need to recharge. I'll be fine.
Very well then, brother. Let us know if you need anything.
Yes, sir. We're here if you ever need anything, no matter what.
Truly sorry, sir.
Don't be foolish, General Bunny. This isn't your fault. You had no control of this. The outcome of that battle was because of my actions. I'm purely to blame. But make no mistake, I don't regret my decision in the slightest.
Thank you, sir. We'll always be here if you need us.
Brother,
What is it?
you take control over things until I'm healed up. You're now in charge.
Very well then, brother. Did you finally settle the thing with him?
For the most part. Not sure why you care though.
I really don't. Seeing this puny mortal give you a run for your money is quite a depressing scene, especially when you're one of the descendants.
As inferior as he is to us descendants, you all underestimate him too much. Master Fredbear is one formidable foe, regardless of him being mortal.
You amuse me, Anomaly Fredbear. Us demons taken quite a liking to you.
I don't work with descendants. You know that. After I departed from the rest of the anomalies.
We are quite aware. Just don't make any of these stupid acts a habit.
Right. Like the gods are any better.
We both know we can't stand toe-to-toe against the gods. That part is certain. But there's nothing being stated or shown what other descendants can do towards each other. You always thought of yourself too high and mighty. You always thought you might be the one to finally surpass the gods. And we both know that can't happen.
Well, maybe once I get a hold of all of the Atom Sphere's energy, along with the rest of the anomaly energy from my fellow anomalies, maybe that fact will be changed.
That'll be hilarious to watch. Well, I'll be looking forward to seeing you make it happen.
It will be done.
We'll see. For now, I'll catch you on the flip side.
Damn demons.
Alright, let's go.
So, sir, what's the plan now?
Before that, activate lights.
Wait, what?
Oh shit. But yes, sir, like I was saying, what's the next plan? Well, seeing as Fredbear's section was strictly based on him working with Anomaly Fredbear, I'd assume now that that whole situation of him working together is over, he'd go along to work with me on looking for remnants of any descendant energies, along with keeping tabs on the Fazbears. But for now, I gotta continue my section in full effect, and I advise you to do the same.
Roger that, sir. I already have a couple of robots built up and ready to go. Just gotta infuse them in remnant, and then we should be good. I still have ideas and things that need to be built as well. So, my section is pretty busy, so
I'll be working for a little bit. That's good. The Mother Maria. You were talking about your little guest? Yeah, the masked swordsman. And apparently now his apprentice, sharpshooter Foxy. We only have 2 so far, but instead of going one by one like the original plan was, I'm thinking of looking for clans. Like different races, so I can group them as a whole rather than individually. Because if I group them as a whole, it'll be a lot quicker than doing it individually. I think that's the plan moving forward, but right before that whole thing happened, I was planning on leaving, going to space, and taking the swordsman and his friend with me. I see. Space, huh? The universe. What are you planning on looking for? Not just new recruits, but different power sources, different energies. Things that aren't just tied to Descendants and the Descendant energies or the Nexus Orb. Things that are different. Not things we know about. Very well then. Alright guys. Good luck on your sections. Let's get going. Yes sir. Roger that, sir. Think Master Fredbear is going to do alright?
Of course. Don't forget who he is now. Well, hopefully he's fine.
What the hell was that?
Hey, what the hell you think of?
What the fuck? What the fuck is going on? You damn bastard! You damn bastard!
Now that takes care of that. Time to have a little one-on-one with this Master Fredbear. There. So damn awkward carrying this big ass thing. Oh, time to go. Alright, time to go.
What the?
Greetings, Master Fredbear.
The demons. So I got captured. Never would have expected it.
Let's just end him and be done with it, Demon Fredbear.
Relax. I want to know how my anomaly counterpart struggled so badly with this one.
Well, I can't always think of myself so highly. I wouldn't really call this performance a struggle. I got beaten brutally. There's no denying that fact. I thought I was strong enough to finally be able to take him, but I was wrong. He still far surpasses me in every aspect.
No need to beat yourself up too much about it. Anomaly Fredbear is one of the strongest descendants that were ever created.
Believe me, I know that fact all too well.
So I heard that he took you in as an apprentice a while back. You know his reasons?
Of course I know the reason. Anomaly Fredbear had reasons for everything. Took me in. Said it would make me stronger, give me enormous amounts of power in exchange for me helping him find the atom sphere and the rest of the anomaly energy. His true motivation? Total control.
Sounds about right. You ever encountered any other anomalies besides him?
Surprisingly, no, I haven't. Which is a shocker to me until I realized he doesn't work with Descendants. Which is the exact reason why he seeks out mortals' helps. Such as myself and the puppet and William Afton before me.
We were told they were too strong-willed to help him, while you, on the other hand, were vulnerable, easily manipulated.
I can't deny that fact. I was easily manipulated by him. He easily manipulated me. But I came out of it stronger, and I learned one significant truth.
And what is that?
A personal matter. No need to get into details.
I agree with Demon Foxy. We should just kill him and get it over with.
You could kill me if you like. Then you will never be able to stop Anomaly Fredbear from getting the rest of the anomaly energy. You're only postponing the inevitable. I have the necessary equipment and research in order to finally stop him from finding the rest of the atom sphere's energy, along with the rest of the anomaly energies.
We won't kill him, but we'll keep him here for the time being.
So that's 3 different species of descendants I've met so far. Anomalies, the gods, now the demons. If you guys want to know an interesting fact, there's a mortal wandering these realms, with demon energy flowing within him, as well as god energy.
A mortal with demon energy? Elaborate.
Sounds like you need me to get your hands on this mortal. So from where I'm sitting, we need each other. I need you to help me finally put an end to Anomaly Fredbear's reign. And you need me to find this mortal. Anomaly Fredbear is also looking for him as we speak. That's what our deal was recently.
A bastard lying! I put an end to a lot of his shadow droids.
You mean the shadow droids that were keeping watch of me? They're all easily replaceable, and they know that. They fit their roles perfectly. They weren't much anyways. Killing the shadow droid isn't that big of a deal if you're as strong as us. But as you can see, I'm known throughout the universe, surprisingly. Thought it would have taken me more time. Nonetheless, my name is known, and people know what I'm capable of. And yet, Anomaly Fredbear managed to do this much damage to me with one blow. You all should know just as well as anyone how strong Anomaly Fredbear is.
He has a point. Very well then, Master Fredbear. We'll take you up on this offer. We'll help you. In exchange, you help us. Now don't think we'll betray you for no simple reasons. We're not like the anomalies.
With the way I'm feeling now, I don't think I can trust any descendant 100%.
That's understandable. It makes sense coming from what you just experienced, along with your past history. But I can assure you, I will do no such thing, as long as you stay on my good side.
What about that ancient rule of descendants talking and messing with mortals?
When it comes to the 9 descendants that were created after the mini bang, that rule is a lot more flexible. But the gods is a different story, because they're the originals. But us, we don't have to obey that rule so strictly. As you can see, Anomaly Fredbear doesn't care either or. God Freddy has been doing some of his own tinkering.
You've been keeping tabs on God Freddy.
Don't have a choice. We know what our roles are as descendants. We were told when we were first created. All the descendants were. I'm sure Anomaly Fredbear told you that as well.
To protect your descendant energy. Make sure no outside threats get a hold of it.
Exactly. But in a furious battle we fought against somebody, some entity that was trying to take the demon energy that we possessed, it scattered little fragments of it all across the universe once again. Before that, we knew exactly where all the energy was being held, and we worked together as a team to hold it down.
Contrary to what your name says, you demons don't seem that bad.
You mistake us with the ghosts. Them? They don't care about the rules at all. I can even go as far to say as they're more cold-blooded and ruthless than the anomalies.
I assume it's not just them. Am I right?
Yes. But as for the rest of the descendants, I'm not as sure of what they're doing as some of the closer ones are.
That makes sense. But another thing you should know. This person, this mortal that possesses demon energy as well as god energy, is working with God Freddy. I was so close to killing that bastard. But then God Freddy intervened. And if this is what Anomaly Fredbear can do to me, I would have died instantly trying to fight God Freddy.
All the descendants know that the gods are on a different league. We all know that. That's why we don't challenge them, or try to overthrow their authority. Anomaly Fredbear is one of the very few. Actually, he's one of the only 2 descendants that ever tried.
Who was the second?
Honestly, I'm not even 100% sure. What I do know, that the ghosts know, and Anomaly Fredbear knows.
I might need to pay a visit to the ghosts when I'm all patched up.
Maybe after we find this mortal you speak of, and have a discussion with God Freddy on getting my demon energy back to restore balance, we'll talk about helping you find the rest of the descendants. Because I know that's one of your sections of your robotic movement, looking for any traces of any descendant energies. If you don't mind me asking, what do you plan on doing once you find it all?
My plan. Honestly, I have to rethink it over. My ultimate goal is still the same. Create a world. Nobody has to live through the pain of battle. Everybody can finally be at peace. No bloodshed. No horrors. Your laughter, smiles, and happiness. That's always been my objective, no matter what. No matter how I attain it. No matter what I have to do to obtain it. I might have to go down some really dark places. My ultimate goal will be fulfilled.
The bastard's plotting something. I can see it in his eyes. I can sense his emotions.
We all sense his emotions. But we also can tell he knows better than to mess with us. He already fought one descendant and lost. I'm sure he doesn't want to fight against a group of the other descendants.
You are correct. But you guys don't seem to be that much of a threat regarding pure bloodshed. Seem more civil, more understanding. Your role is what you said. Protect your descendant energy. That is what you will do. That is your purpose. There's the reason you were created. Judging by your demeanors, the way you told me about it, I'd assume that's all you guys are worried about. Restoring balance and making sure everything is proper, up to par.
And you will be correct. This little feud you have going on between your old family, whatever battle you guys may have in the future, that is all up to you. We will not intervene. No descendant should intervene. But, as you can clearly see, there are some descendants that don't get that memo.
Exactly. That's where this all started, but not technically. From outsiders' views, they just see it as a petty fight between family. They might think I'm going overboard in this regard. My motives have changed. I'm not just trying to get revenge on the family that abandoned me, creating a new world where people don't have to go through what I went through with them, but also putting an end to Anomaly Fredbear. If there are really sections of your energies that are one massive point that houses big amounts of energy, wouldn't it be no exception that if Anomaly Fredbear were to die, we just pass his energy along inside of the atom sphere? Be all set.
Maybe. But I can see some complications with that. Either way, I don't really care. As long as our descendant energy is perfectly intact and all in one, then we're fine. The problem is that mortal. He has a little fragment of demon energy, and as little as the energy is, any amount that is not kept safely in our possession is a threat and an imbalance.
Which is why you need my help in order to find him. After all, he is part of the Fazbears.
Another one of your little friends.
Me and Spring Bonnie had a fair share of interactions. He is very capable. A lot more capable than he used to be. And I only assume he's getting stronger and stronger. But once again, he has God Freddy backing him up. That alone makes him a threat.
Which is why we gotta strategize. Plan out our next move.
Well then I guess this is a temporary alliance.
Very well then. I look forward to it.
I don't trust this bastard. But if you say so, then I guess we could go with it.
Welcome aboard, Master Fredbear.